Alrighty. Today, we're finishing up that scavenger hunt assignment from yesterday. Make sure you can hear me without headphones in your ears, please. Please. All right. So, wait. All right. So, what's coming up here? Tomorrow is it's a normal Thursday. And then next Thursday, we have a test, right? Unit 6 test. Well, let's do this. This warm-up is just like yesterday's notes, okay? But I gave you a second. The second one right here is kind of like some that are on your scavenger hunt that may be kind of tough, so I'm gonna make sure I show you an example, right? First things first, number one, we are gonna do double distribution. If you wanna do the line it up and multiply method or the box method, go ham, have fun. But here's how we do it. First term times the first term. So 2x times 3x, so 2 times 3 is not 5, it's multiplying, it's 6, right? 6 what? If I have an x times an x, that's x squared. Does everyone know x times x, that's 2 x's being multiplied, is x squared, right? Okay, now I'm going to take that same first term times the second term. 2x times positive 4. 2 times 4 is 8. And remember, there was an x, so you have to write x. All right, now the second term. Negative 5. I know this just looks like a 5, but this minus goes with the 5. It's a negative 5 times 3x. Negative 5 times 3. Negative 15. And since there was one x, I got to put an x. Okay. And then last terms. So negative 5 times positive 4. Negative times positive gives me negative. 5 times 4 is 20. 6x squared plus 8x minus 15x minus 20. Okay, so for those who weren't here yesterday, and does that kind of make sense? What about you? Make sense? Okay, yeah? Okay. One last step though. There's 4 terms here. There's only one x squared term, so you just bring it down, 6x squared. There's only one constant term, minus 20, you bring that down. However, you'll see it on the notes, these are both x terms in the middle. They are what we call like terms. So the x and the x, those can be combined. Okay, so up here we multiplied, right? But when you get to that last step, you're combining like terms. So what is 8x minus 15x? 8 minus 15 is what? Desmos can help you if you're not sure. Don't. If you're unsure at all, use Desmos, okay? But 8 minus 15 is negative 7. And since those were x's, it's x. Middle term is not, it's not, no. So 8 minus 15 should be negative 7, x. And by the way, that's not x squared because you're not multiplying. Question? Good? Okay. I didn't know if I messed up. You gotta let me know. All right, so that should be it. It's a trinomial, right? Cool. Now, number 2, this one has x and y, right? So when you have x and y, you're just going to follow the same steps. Let's see how we do this, right? So negative 2x times positive 5x. Negative 2 times 5, negative 10. X times x, x squared, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, and now watch this. Negative 2x times negative 5y. This, y'all may have gotten stuck on this yesterday, or you might have today. But let's think about it. Negative 2 times negative 5, negative times a negative. Positive 2 times 5 is 10, right? And then notice you're doing x times y. X times y is xy. stick them next to each other, okay? So whenever you're multiplying more than one variable, they just kind of go right next to each other when they multiply. 10xy. Now, next one. We got the second term, y times 5x. What is y times 5x? Well, the only number I have there is 5, so plus, since it's positive 5, and then x times y is xy. Cool. Last step, y times negative 5y. The only number there is negative 5. And notice on this one, it's y times y. Anything times itself is squared. So y times y is y squared. Okay? So I got negative 10x squared. That's the only x squared I see, so you bring that down, negative 10x squared. And then the only y squared I see is right here, minus 5y squared. But look at the two middle ones. They're both xy. They're both xy. So we're going to combine like terms right here. We're going to add together those coefficients, 10 plus 5, and we get positive 15 xy. Okay? So like our notes yesterday, this is our double distribution way. You can use any of those three methods we went over. Okay, if you like the box method, okay, similar to this, put in a box. Okay, have out those notes. Okay, continue trying to knock out this scavenger hunt. Okay, make sure you have a partner with you. Okay, y'all can work together, bounce ideas off each other. Okay, if you weren't here yesterday, okay, try to partner up with someone who was here yesterday, so that way you can get some help, especially when it comes to finding these questions. Because too many scavenger hunts are too easy to find. So this is like slightly more difficult scavenger hunt. You might actually have to scavenge a little bit to find some of these questions. So good luck. If you need a hint, let me know. Also, the back of your answer document has some hints for the questions. So you can check that out too, okay? So I'll be coming around, helping you out. Make sure you have a partner. Make sure you're completing this. And if you need to complete a quiz or mastery prep, I'm going to come talk to you here in a minute, all right? Here we go.